Okay, this video is about cutting out doors and window openings in composite material. As you can see, I've got everything marked here. But what's different about what I'm doing is I only cut part way through. The problem I was having, and yes, over here you can see a cutout that has gone wrong. Is what happens is, even though the bottom edge here is cut correctly, the jigsaw blade goes crooked and almost ruins the cut in a few places because it won't stay straight. So after numerous tries of doing different things, one thing I have been doing is, you can see how straight the bottom is. That's because it was cut with a circular saw. It's quite easy to do because you're just cutting a straight line. But when you get to the corners, especially in a thicker material, or in particular this one, as you can see, has two layers of Phylon on it, because this is the cutout for the door opening that fortunately didn't have to be exact, obviously. But at any rate, the solution I came up with was to just cut one side at a time. And you can see this jigsaw has a shortened bit in it. It cuts a maximum of 3/4 of an inch. So I've cut around the outside now, and you see all these drill bits. I've drilled holes as accurately as I could and put in these 1/8 inch drill bits so that I can hang my template off these drill bits, draw my lines, and then go ahead and cut out the inside part. It's a lot more work to do it this way, but the accuracy is needed because these acrylic windows just don't have a huge ledge to make up for a sloppy cut. You've got weather stripping that's about 3/8 of an inch wide, and the total distance from this edge to this edge is about 3/4 of an inch. So, you know, you can only have about 1/4 inch of slop, and even then you're risking putting your window in and then seeing daylight, which means you've got some major extra work on your hands. All right, I'll show the finished results after I cut this out. Okay, I've got my drills in place. Originally, I put a whole bunch of bits all the way around. Problem is, they're just crooked enough that the template won't fit over all of them. So what I'm going to do is just hang the template off the top 4 drill bits, use the holes to align with the template, and draw the new cut line for the inside. Okay, now you can see that I've got the template hanging, but only off the top 3 drill bits. Unfortunately, I couldn't drill the holes straight enough to get an accurate, to be able to just nail it all the way around. But what I did do is I just lined up the holes. You can just barely see one there, I think. But I just lined up the holes with the template and then drew it all the way around. So now I'll just take the template off and carry on cutting the inside cut with the jigsaw. Okay, so now I have it all cut out, and I had to make one quick pass over the top with the knife, and we'll just see how easy it pops out. Well, here we're going to pop in. I wanted to pop in rather than pop out. But at any rate, it's in. It's all cut out now. It's probably gonna need a little bit of touching up with the belt sander, but that's pretty normal. These walls are 3/4 inch thick. So in order to make this window fit, I'll have to use a little extra weather stripping on the inside trim ring, which I also did on the door, and that worked quite well. All right, catch you later. Okay, so this method worked reasonably well. It's probably a little more slop in it than I want, but I have full sealing of the gasket all the way around. If it was nighttime, I could do a test with the light in, but I don't think I have to bother. Now the straight edge is just screwed to the makeshift workbench to hold the window in place while I test fit the trim ring, which fit exactly the way I wanted it to. So that's a success. And the next time I make a template, it'll be with the shortened jigsaw blade method. And I should be able to make something a lot more accurate than this one. Okay, thanks for watching, and to all of you who subscribed, thank you very much.